Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Be a Chef for Day kitchen. This is
Matteo.
And I'm Monica, the Executive Director of the Italian Cultural Center and the founder of the Be a Chef for Day program. As every Saturday, we cook. Now, why we cook online? Because we used to do this in schools every day, but we cannot do it anymore because of COVID. So we have our cooking classes online. The kids, the Be a Chef for Day students are on Zoom, and you all can see us through Facebook. Miss Lisa is behind the camera, and she's going to read all the questions that you have for us. What are we making today? Today is the perfect example of we don't know what we're making. So basically, I did shopping this morning, and what I come up with are our usual pantry things. Extra virgin olive oil. This is Pompeian extra virgin olive oil that we use.
Sea salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, black pepper, turmeric, and Himalayan salt.
And what is this?
Pesto.
Basil pesto. That it's perfect for anything. And that's
Garlic cloves.
garlic cloves. What are those?
Potatoes.
Those potatoes are super beautiful and perfect because they come from a can. Okay, Matteo, can we show the can? Perfect combination of canned food and fresh food. So today, it's May 23rd. There is the market at Waverly, and I got green beans from it. There are also, right now in Baltimore, many distribution of produce. So what I want you guys to think is, when they give you the box of produce, if you have never cooked with it, what are you going to do with it? Like, let's think about the box that we got today. In the box, there were collard greens, there were mushroom, there were beautiful peppers, and some green beans as well, and there were potatoes. So what can you make very quickly with the ingredients that are in the box? Famous family of five. Because our recipe is always for a family of five
for under $25. So today we have pantry items. We have our usual pantry items. We have fresh produce and canned. We will show you what you can do when you don't have a specific recipe in mind.
So I don't want to cook pasta today. Today it's very hot here in Baltimore, but I did pick up my bread. So that's my usual bread. People love from Moxie. Moxie, it's a local bakery in Guilford Avenue here in Baltimore. We love the bread, as you can tell. And so that's our usual. People love. But I also got the apple raisin millet. So this is our first time. So I don't know what it's inside. So Rascal and Maya, I don't know what I'm going to do with the bread, but let's see. It smells delicious, by the way. So this is not the right knife for bread, but I want to show you how this bread looks inside. Beautiful. So let's see what we can make to enhance the beauty of this bread and the taste of this bread. This is a damp cloth. The chef knows, a student knows that your surface must be clean at all the time. So we have this over here. As I said, it's too hot here to cook too much and to have many things to do. So let's see what we're doing.
A handful of collard greens.
And we're not going to boil it. We're going to remove the ends. We're going to chop it. Right, Matteo?
Yep.
And here we are again. Doesn't need to be perfect. It's just chop it up at your best. Now, not very, not many indication. So this is the induction cooktop. Why we use induction? We use induction because it's easily portable, and because we cook in school. So Baltimore City Public School don't have a cooking class. So we bring everything that we need, including pots, pans, and everything you see on the table, plus more. Consider that every class has 25 students. So we have enough to prepare for 25 plus their family. Extra virgin oil, let's be generous. Let's say 4 tablespoons. Not going to chop the garlic much because if there is somebody that at the end don't like the garlic, if you chop it like this, they're easily removable. A little bit of red pepper flakes. We're not putting any salt in it. It's over there, we really want this to get up a bit. We don't want to destroy the vitamins, the nutrients in our food. So we're going to be very quick. And by the time the collard greens are going to start cooking, we are going to cut 1 green pepper and 2 mushrooms. Here. Why am I checking the temperature of the pot, of the pan? Because it's very important that we put the vegetables inside when the oil is hot, but it's not boiling hot. I know. So I will let Marcel take it from here. Lid. This is going to go very quickly. And unless, no, not that. The smell is incredible. I really wish for you to, I really wish to have a way to show you, to let you feel smell the aroma. But we have some difficulties in finding a lid in our kitchen today. Let's lower the flame.
About medium high on a cooktop, which is 9. Around 8 or 9.
You can start cleaning with bigger towel that they're on the. So let's remove all the seeds from the inside. Marcel is going to clean up the fragments from that we have. So, because I want to use this on the side and on the top of our perfect apple raisin bread, my suggestion is to chop every other ingredient very small. The smell is indeed phenomenal. So, we have some water here. Let's add a little bit of it, not much. why it's so important that we try to improvise in the kitchen, because especially in this very difficult time, it's not easy to find everything we may like, and especially in this difficult time, eating fresh vegetables and fruit, it's very, very important for everybody, especially kids and seniors and elderly. So, let's put the pepper in. The carrots ready with the mushroom. Now I'm going to chop them. Okay. Theo just said that he has never seen mushroom as well as he did that. You can increase the quantity. Just for you, take note, 1 pint of mushroom is that it's 1 pack of mushroom, it's 99 cents. So if you want more, depends on what your family likes. If you have one in your produce box that you have received from various food drives this week, my suggestion is that you use it all. Don't wash mushroom under the water. Just use a paper towel and remove all the dirt, because you don't really want it. Not ready yet, salt inside, but you can see how this is how this looks like from the. Let me move to it so you can see it. I know that it's one of my pet peeves, but I want many colors in our plate, and that's why. Why? Because what we
want to eat a rainbow.
Correct. We want to eat a rainbow. It's something that is very important for our kids. It's very important for the Mediterranean diet. Our program is based on the Mediterranean diet because the Italian Cultural Center is the American partner of the Mediterranean Diet Foundation. So basically everything that we do has a little of meat, usually a very good quality meat, because that's what we want our kids to learn, and many vegetables, good grains. As I mentioned before, we buy our bread locally. Moxie use rye that is locally sourced from in Easton Shore in Maryland, and I will suggest you all do the same. Find a bakery that is local and not only has wonderful produce, but in this specific case, they are also a supporter of a program like ours. They understand how important our work is, because we not only teach kids how to cook, we feed daily 549 yesterday people, and we're going to be over 550 on Monday. Yes, we are open on Monday because people eat every day, right? Do you eat every day? I eat every day. So everybody's going to have his own warm meal on Monday. Even if it's Memorial Day, we're open and we're working. So I want you to, if you want to support our work and if you want to learn more about our work, you can visit our website at www.bacfad, BACFAD.org. BACFAD beat is because we beat hunger. Hopefully, we're going to beat hunger soon, learning how to cook and learning that, yes, it's wonderful to go out and support our restaurants, and we even want to do it more, but we also have to learn how to cook at home, because in times like this one, that we have to manage our finances, because that is less of disposable income. We want to make sure that we have enough to buy our good food, but also we want to make sure that we eat beautiful quality ingredients. The last one to go in before I'm adding the potatoes are actually the tomatoes.
How does that smell so far?
I don't know, Marcel. You tell me.
Smells healthy.
Smells healthy. That's the first time that I heard that. I don't know how healthy it is, but it smells good. How does it smell, Lisa? Amazing. Jason said. So let's put the tomatoes in. And then we're going to give it 5 minutes before we are adding our last ingredients that are the potatoes. Now, if you don't want the potatoes, you don't have to use it. Like I love it because their sweetness balance the color green and the heat of the bell pepper. But it's something you can use potatoes separately. So, but look how beautiful this is. Colorful, beautiful, and very tasty. So it can be a perfect lunch if you have some cheese and you have a very good slice of apple raisin bread like the one that we have here. Then you're going to add the fresh vegetables and the potatoes. And it's going to look phenomenal on the plate. Look is important in food. Very important. We make sure every day that the food that we're serving is not only good, tasty, but it looks good because when they receive it, all our families that receive it, they need to learn as soon as they open it that we love them, that we care for them. So we need for our food to look very, very good. As much as this looks good right now. I try not to over season vegetables because vegetables has already everything they need inside. So they don't need much add on. Just let the nature do what they do best. Together the mixture is perfect. So now we're gonna start actually. Michael, you want me to do it? No. Mateo said no. You want to do it? No. He's not going to eat it though.
Okay, I'll do it.
Too late.
Do it now.
Too late. Too late.
Sorry.
Oops. He keeps moving back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Then we're going to cut slice. In our case, it's 3 of us right now. 4 of us with our team member downstairs. So I'm going to cut 4 slices of bread, not 5. And we're going to have an extra portion. So let's do the calculation, Matteo. A loaf of bread, a loaf of good bread costs $5.
$5.
Exactly.
The mushrooms for a pint, and a pint is 99 cents. We use a quarter of a pint, so that's about 25 cents. We use a quarter of a pint of tomatoes, that's about 30 cents. For the potatoes, it's like $1.
If you consider the can, let's consider the can. The entire can, Matteo.
99 cents.
It's 79.
79 cents,
and then we have pantry items. Now, in our case, pesto is always on our refrigerator, and we make it. But if you want to make pesto, a decent good pesto, like the one that you can find, for instance, at Costco, it costs $5.99, and it's a big jar. So you need 3 tablespoons of it.
So the total would be $5. $5.50.
color green,
about
it's
$6.
it's not color green is not $6. Color green is
Up to 6.
okay. We're up to $6.
We're
Yes.
up to $6, and we have our mushrooms.
That's 99 cents.
Is that right? That's 99 cents, so that's $7. And our pantry items.
There are salt, red pepper flakes. Which
Turmeric.
which type of salt are we using, Mateo?
We use Himalayan salt and sea salt.
Less pollution, hopefully.
And turmeric. Very healthy, and it gives you a boost in your immune system.
Correct.
Very important.
Last thing to go inside is a pinch of salt. Salt, pinch of the Himalaya salt, and our turmeric.
We are not even $9
Correct.
for a family of 5. And with the leftover bread, it's a great snack. It's a lunch.
Not a snack.
For multiple days.
Mateo's idea of a snack is a very big lunch. Let's start from there. So turmeric is not only good for your immune system, we try to put it in every recipe where I feel it's gonna taste good, but also gives this incredible and beautiful orange color that is gonna give a fantastic look and kick to your plate.
And I think that we are definitely rainbow.
Oh yes. So let's be ready. We are to our cutting board. No, I'll do it. Thank you. Let's move our cutting board. Let's slide it over here. And here we go. Come on down. A little bit of water. And last thing that we're gonna add, can you get the other extra original, please?
Yes.
We have our organic extra original in the stainless steel, so we can just put it on the top at the end. What are we doing now? Mateo is reminding me that I have to cut the bread enough for everyone. Okay, but we're going to make just one portion for them to see Mateo. So I'm going to cut the bread later. This is a beautiful
Slice of apple raisin bread from our local bakeries.
local bakery. It's one and it's Mopsy. 2 teaspoons of pesto in the pot. This is the third one, and we're going to have that one to finish the plate at the end. Thank you. Now, Matteo is intimidated by the camera, so he doesn't like to cook with me on camera. But the kids in school, you have to understand that we gave them the recipe that I create for them, and they get the ingredients and the equipment, and they do it. The kids learn how to make a complete meal for a family of 5 for a budget of $25 every day in 1 hour. Our goal is for them to be ready, that when they go home, they want to cook with their parents, and they can put in that effort everything that they have learned. How to shop for, how to prepare, how to do things together with their parents. So we are actually ready here. Yes. We are going to stop this production.
It's hot. And good.
Very good. And tomato are perfectly balanced the color green. So here we are. Let's turn this off. Mix up. This spoon is 4 ounces. So that's at least what you should have at every meal as a vegetable. We also want this to look cute, right? Okay. An extra kick of pesto and extra virgin oil. We clean the plate and we're ready. Here we are, apple raisin bread with vegetables that we find at our local market or that we have received today in our food drive box of vegetables. I will see you all next Friday, probably with a more complicated recipe. Saturday at 2:30, and arrivederci da Baltimora. See you all, and see you next Friday. Thank you.